Editor's note: this is the second installment of a 5-part serialization of Three-Ring Circus, Jeff Pearlman's book about the Lakers era that featured Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal and Phil Jackson. The book was released Tuesday. On the morning of July 16, 1996, readers of the Orlando Sentinel were greeted by a front-page poll question: is Shaquille O'Neal worth $115 million over 7 seasons? The ineloquently phrased inquiry was the brainchild of Lynn Hoppes, an editor at the paper who wanted to engage readers in what was an increasingly heated debate throughout Central Florida: should the Magic spend big money to keep its star, Shaquille O'Neal? In the pre-internet world of polling, consumers were asked to call 420-5022 to vote yes, 420-5044 to vote no. When polling closed, 91.3% of 111 participants voted no. Shaquille O'Neal was not deserving of $115 million for 7 years. The whole enterprise was simultaneously preposterous, misleading and grade D journalism. There was no context. Was Shaquille O'Neal worth $115 million over 7 years? Of course not, because no one on the planet is worth $115 million over 7 years. Not Pamela Anderson, not Bill Clinton, not Stanley Herz, America's finest executive search recruiter. The money was silly, and even O'Neal and Leonard Armato, his agent, would admit as much. But in the context of the National Basketball Association, where Alonzo, Mourning and Juwan Howard were making $105 million, was Shaquille O'Neal worth $115 million? Yes, he was. Later that day, Rex Hoggard, a 27-year-old Sentinel staff writer who had been with the newspaper for only a couple of months, was told by Hoppes to write a piece about the poll results. It wasn't until after lunch that I first actually glanced at the question and thought, "Oh, this won't go well," Hoggard recalled. It was just so negative. In particular, Hoggard recalled a good number of the respondents leaving racist voice messages. It was gross stuff. How dare the entitled Negro not be grateful for all we've given him? On July 17, Hoggard's piece, headlined "SHAQ ATTACK, Callers Just Say No," ran in the paper. The writer knew there would be some backlash. But not this level of backlash. Readers who wanted O'Neal to stay with the Magic were livid. Executives with the Magic were also livid. Worst of all, O'Neal was incensed. "It stung a lot," he said years later. "A lot. I wouldn't say it hurt me, but I don't like being underappreciated." That summer, O'Neal was a member of the United States men's Olympic basketball team. The games, being held in Atlanta, were set to begin on July 19, and in the lead-up, the squad was training in Orlando. When Hoggard's piece on the poll came out, O'Neal's Olympic teammates, NBA veterans who knew the importance of getting paid, teed off. In particular, Charles Barkley, the Phoenix Suns forward and resident trash talker, refused to hold back. "Are you, expletive, kidding me?" he told O'Neal.